Hey, 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 it is Monday night, and that means it's time for...
Let's talk about...
Before we begin, what's the story with this outfit? Like, I just don't feel this is really appropriate for a family show. It doesn't cover much at all.
It's a Dreamcatcher.
Oh. Oh, okay. Are you sure it's
Did
not
you think it was a bra?
It's a bikini top.
No, it's not a bikini top.
Okay, so it's a Dreamcatcher that I'm assuming that has something to do with what we're talking about.
We're talking about Dreamcatcher, the oil blend.
Okay, so we're working through the blends, Young Living oil blends, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, so
Up to D for Dreamcatcher.
Can I give you some statistics?
Sure.
Okay, so here are 3 statistics you might be interested in. Did you know that about 95% of people have a dream, whether that be for their future, for their, I don't know, job, relationship, whatever, they have a dream, right? 95%. Out of that 95%, only 30% have a plan to make that dream actually reality. But out of that 30%, did you know only 10% actually take action to make their dream into reality?
I did know that because I watched your video the other day, but...
I know, it's really good. But I suppose my point is, okay, let's talk about Dreamcatcher, because number one, why would you have a blend that's called Dreamcatcher? And number 2, what exactly does it actually do?
So the thing about Dreamcatcher, like the Dreamcatchers that were hanging in my girls' room beside their beds, Dreamcatchers were a Native American tradition that was around catching the negative dreams or the negativity so that it didn't sort of give you nightmares and bad dreams. So that's the idea behind Dreamcatchers. And that's kind of what this oil blend does. It helps to repel negative thoughts and negativity of other people and brings in the good stuff. So it's great for goal setting. So if you're doing any goal setting, because as Jeremy said, like a dream without a plan is just a wish, okay? You've got to have a plan. So, you know, Gary used to put Dreamcatcher on his pillow. He used to diffuse it before going to bed. So it's great, you know, put it in the diffuser for like 30 minutes before you go to bed. And that way you can, you know, get the full benefit and start to inhale it. And then when you go to sleep, it helps with positivity and having... I actually find it gives me really vivid dreams. So not necessarily good like dreams, but really vivid, so that, you know, I'm much clearer about the direction that I'm taking or the choices that I'm making, or, you know, staying on the path, I guess, is the thing that Dreamcatcher. So if you have difficulty, you have all these dreams, but you get sidetracked, you end up, you know, going over here or going over there, or, you know, you're not staying on track to achieve your goals or your dreams, then that's another thing that Dreamcatcher is good for. So Gary used to talk about using it with 2 other blends. He said it was good with Awaken. Dreamcatcher is actually a blend that's in Awaken, but it's good to use with Awaken, and it's also good to use with Inspiration. So if you are, you know, doing any journaling or even deep meditation, it's great for that. You can put it on your temples, you can put it on your wrists. And the other thing is great in the bath before you go to bed. In the US, they've just brought out some Dreamcatcher bath bombs. So if you make your own bath bombs, pop some Dreamcatcher in it, pop one of those in the bath before you go to bed, and you'll find that you'll have those really vivid dreams, and it just helps to, you know, to be able to dream. Like Gary says that whenever he had his big ideas, he usually was diffusing Dreamcatcher, or he put it on his pillow or something like that before he went to bed to have those big ideas. Interesting
mix. One of the dreams which I had, which really was very vivid, was I dreamt one night that I was eating this giant marshmallow, and when I woke up, couldn't find my pillow.
Yeah, thanks.
Seriously though, another statistic for you. Did you know that about 85% of adults have had a nightmare in the last year? And somewhere between 8 and 25% of us have nightmares on a monthly basis. So, you know, there's something to be said. I mean, obviously nightmares reflect something that we're working through in our subconscious. But to be able to have something that helps us to process things, there's 18 oils in Dreamcatcher, is that right?
Yes, 18.
And there are a mix of all kinds of interesting ones. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
So one of the main oils is Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, which, we've talked a lot before about how sandalwood's great for meditation and for deep thinking, just overall great for the brain. So, if you want to dream, you want your brain to be open to new possibilities and, allowing you to dream. It's also got bergamot in there. It's got a lot of...
There's a bunch of citrus oils, isn't there?
Yeah, and a lot of them are obviously uplifting, but they're great for emotions. So you've got tangerine,
bergamot,
juniper is in there, black pepper, anise, lime,
grapefruit, lemon,
geranium, blue cypress, blue tansy. That's kind of what it gives it.
And I raise you a rose.
It has got rose in it.
I
was going to show you. It's kind of
yellow.
green.
Oh,
yeah.
green.
I don't know if you can see that dot on my hand.
Yeah.
I love the smell of it. It's amazing blend. It's also got matricaria out of the chamomile family. You said rose, grapefruit, spearmint, lemon, and ocotea. So, great.
It smells
really, really good blend.
Would you wear it as a perfume?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely one of those oils that I love to wear as a perfume. Yeah. The other thing that it's good for is getting in touch with your intuition. So we often talk about women's intuition. If you want to hone your intuitive skills, like maybe you're looking at doing some reading or I don't know. I'm just like
hippie woo-woo stuff.
Yeah, like tarot cards, and if you are looking at honing your intuition and getting back in touch with your intuition, then Dreamcatcher is a great oil.
Okay, your intuition is actually pretty powerful. I would recommend that you listen to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So, anything else?
No.
It's really good, isn't it? Basically?
Yeah. Danae just said she didn't realise how many oils are in there. Yeah.
It is beautiful as a perfume.
Lots and lots of oils in this blend. So.
Yeah, and even if you're not hippie woo, like myself, for example, it is a really powerful thing to be able to get in touch with your intuition, to clarify that stuff, and to be able to turn those dreams into plans and then into actions, because that makes all the difference.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just helps you get clearer about where you're heading and that you're on the right path.
Awesome.
All right, we will see you next week for...
Where are we up to? Dreamcatcher.
ABCDE energy, maybe?
Oh, love it. Okay, yep. I'll be bouncing off the walls.
All right. Oh, and don't forget that today, Young Living actually released, I just saw Fiona Little's name pop up, the Advent calendar. So I'm very, very excited about that. So if you want to grab one of those Once Upon a Farm and learn more about the farms that Young Living has around the world, make sure you take advantage of that, because it's only limited stock, and once they sell out, they are gone. So if you
early.
want one of them,
Definitely go early.
Jump on now.
Yep.
So.
And it's full of cool stuff.
Yeah, little charms and a necklace, as well as you get oils from the different farms. So you learn, like, it's kind of like without being able to travel overseas, you can go and feel like you're visiting a farm every day.
Open the little door.
Yeah.
Open the little door.
There you go.
Squeak
Fiona
in.
Little said she's getting one. So.
Cool.
All right, we'll see you next week for E.
E. See you guys.
Bye.